Hi everyone, this is Melanie and welcome to my channel, Bacon Grease Goddess. I'm so happy that you're here today and I am excited to share with you one of my all-time favorite breakfasts. We are going to go over how to create the perfect runny yolk, and this breakfast does include an avocado. So just in case, I'm going to share with you a secret for what to do if your avocados are not ripe. Let's get started. First things first, we need some thick cut bacon. This is Wright wood smoked, apple wood smoked bacon, and I prefer the thick cut. We've got some organic sweet peas, some butter, some dill, green onions, avocado, eggs, and balsamic reduction. For our bacon, we are going to do this in the oven. We're going to get the bacon set out. I like to put it on parchment. Here we go, nice and thick. Set this up. Here is the important step with our bacon. We are going to put a little bit of water in here. What that's going to do is it's going to help the bacon to cook evenly. So I'm going to put a half a cup of water, which is going to just go barely up the sides of the bacon. And what will happen is that water is going to cook out. We'll be left with delicious bacon fat. I'm going to go ahead and put this in the oven and set the timer for 15 minutes, but we will watch it. While our bacon is in the oven, let's go ahead and get started on our eggs. So these eggs have peas in them. And I don't know about you, but I could wax poetic about my love of peas for probably longer than you care to hear. But let's just say that peas and I are in a Facebook official relationship. Now, if you do not like peas with your eggs, you could do chopped bell pepper, chopped green bell pepper, you could do chopped zucchini. So whatever floats your boat there. We've got peas, green onions, and dill. This combination is actually a very common flavor pairing combo with eggs. And this is one of my favorite cookbooks. It's called Culinary Artistry, and it goes through different food pairings, and you can basically look up an ingredient and you can see which foods will amplify the flavors of those foods, especially when you combine different things. You don't need a lot of dill. So this is probably going to end up being about 1 tablespoon of chopped fresh dill, 3 green onions, and 1 cup of frozen peas. This is a 10-inch skillet and it's 2 inches deep. I'm going to add in about a teaspoon, maybe a little bit more, of some pastured pork lard that I get this from the farmer's market. So this is going to begin to melt. And we want these to get nice and tender. And I'm going to save a few green onions for the garnish at the end. So the key to our green onions is, now that I've got the pan nice and hot, I'm turning this on low to my lowest setting because I don't want to caramelize these green onions. I just want them to get soft and tender. All right, let's get our bacon out. Look at that, nice and browned. All the water's cooked off. We're left with that beautiful fat. We're going to let that cool. Put our oven at 400. Because we're going to cook our eggs in the oven. And let's get up to speed on our eggs. So we have sauteed some green onions and a little bit of pastured pork fat. Now we're going to add in our green peas. And at this point, I am going to add in our butter. We want to cook the peas in butter. Now we want to season our peas. Some black pepper, some salt, fresh dill right into the peas. And so I have this on, I would say low to medium. My oven is on 400. We're going to go ahead and crack our eggs right into the skillet here. And we're going to do 4 eggs. You can see I got a piece of shell in there, so I'm going to get that out. A little bit of salt. And we are going to stick these right into the oven. And we're going to put these in the oven for 4 minutes. So with our eggs, if you prefer a soft, runny yolk, I like to bake them 400 degrees for 4 minutes. If you want a little bit firmer egg, you can do 5 minutes. Ooh, perfect. Would you look at that? The yolks are gonna be nice and runny. They're perfectly cooked with the peas. We've got the dill in there. We need an avocado, right? So a lot of times, especially lately, the avocados have not been that good. Yep, it's pretty firm. As you can see, the seed isn't coming out too well. So we're gonna do a little trick with this. This one is just not ripe enough. I'm gonna wrap it in plastic. It's just too firm. The seed isn't coming out. So here's what we're gonna do. When you cannot get a ripe avocado, this is the best substitute. It's called Goodfoods Avocado Mash. The only ingredients are avocados, lemon juice, sea salt, and black pepper. Next thing, we need our bacon. There we go. Let's just keep building. So what you're gonna do, you're gonna cut in here with your peas, and your peas are gonna hold together with your eggs because they cooked right with the egg white. So you've got all that goodness. Oh my, look at that. We're gonna top our eggs with some green onions. We're gonna top our eggs with a pinch of extra dill. And here is the final layer of flavor, our balsamic reduction. This one is just balsamic vinegar and sugar. Some of them, if they're not as good quality, there's caramel colors and high fructose corn syrup, and so you want the best. Here's our nice runny yolk. Look at that. Let's get a bite of that. And our avocado with the balsamic. There's not a better breakfast out there, you guys. I'm telling you. The balsamic, the dill, the peas, the perfectly cooked egg, the green onions. And that's even without the bacon. We already know bacon is a 10 out of 10. We gotta try the bacon too, since that goes with it. These are kind of sweet with the balsamic and the onions and the peas, and then this is just super salty. Hands down, you guys, breakfast of champions right here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for leaving the best comments. Literally love sharing my recipes with you guys. Leave me a comment below. What is your favorite breakfast? Thanks for watching.